Neon lights flicker blue and red over words we never said. Smoke hangs heavy in the air, like the weight of our despair. A jukebox playing broken tunes underneath the pale saloon. Every chord just seems to say she walked away. The night keeps calling out her name, but nothing feels the same. Neon lights and faded dreams, nothing is as bright as it seems. Loved ones burn like whiskey fire, now it's just a tired desire. I sit here on this bar stool seat, listen to my own heartbeat. Neon lights and faded dreams, and what we used to be. The bartender pours another round without a single sound. He has seen this all before, he knows what I am here for. Your reflection in the glass feels like a ghost from the past. I reach out, but there is no one there, just empty air. Every night I play pretend that you might walk in again. Neon lights and faded dreams, nothing is as bright as it seems. Loved ones burn like whiskey fire, now it is just a tired desire. I sit here on this bar stool seat, listen to my own heartbeat. Neon lights and faded dreams, and what we used to be. Neon lights and faded dreams, still tearing at the seams of a heart that once believed in something meant to be. Neon lights and fading glow, still shining soft and low over everything we lost at any cost. Soft fade. The engine hums a steady tune underneath the rising moon. Miles of road and open sky, just you and I. Windows down and wind in hair, freedom floating everywhere. Your laughter rolling through the night, everything feels right. Every mile that we drive makes me feel alive. It is a highway to your heart from the very start. Every turn and every bend leads me back again. Through the dark and through the blue, every road runs straight to you. It is a highway to your heart, never far apart. The radio plays our favorite song, and we both sing along. Small town signs passing by like stars across the sky. Your hand resting next to mine feels like a perfect sign that love does not need a plan, just where we stand. Every mile feels so right, driving through the night. It is a highway to your heart, from the very start. Every turn and every bend leads me back again. Through the dark and through the blue, every road runs straight to you. It is a highway to your heart, never far apart. If the road should twist and turn, we will always learn that love is not a place, but this open space. It is a highway to your heart, where forever starts. Through the miles and through the years, through the hopes and fears. Every sunrise shining through feels brand new. It is a highway to your heart, where true loves are. Dusty roads beneath my wheels carry wounds that never heal. Every mile just feels the same, whispering your name. Fields of gold passing by underneath a western sky. Every sunset paints goodbye across my mind. Love is not always meant to stay. Sometimes it drives away. Dusty roads and sweet goodbyes, tears behind these tired eyes. We said forever, but we lied. Somewhere inside every town and every sign brings back what was mine. Dusty roads and sweet goodbyes under open sky. Truck stop lights at midnight, burning soft and white. Coffee cold and radio low, playing songs we know. I still feel your hand in mine, like a ghost in time. Every mile between us grows, but memory still knows. Some loves burn bright and fast, but do not last. Dusty roads and sweet goodbyes, tears behind these tired eyes. We said forever, but we lied. Somewhere inside every town and every sign brings back what was mine. Dusty roads and sweet goodbyes under mistakes we made, dusty roads and sweet goodbyes still echo in the skies. Though I drive far away, they stay. Dusty roads and sweet goodbyes, never say goodbye. Soft fade, there is a box of photographs hidden in the past. Smiles frozen in a frame before we changed. Your hair blowing in the breeze, captured so easily. We looked like we believed in what we could not keep. Every picture tells the truth of me and you. Photographs and promises, that is all that lingers here. Smiles caught in silver light before the tears. We said forever hand in hand, like it was already planned. Now all I hold in trembling hands are photographs and promises. There is one from that old fair with ribbons in your hair, one from our first home before it felt alone. I trace your face with careful hands, like I still understand how something so alive could not survive. Memories do not fade away, they just stay. Photographs and promises, that is all that lingers here. The smiles caught in silver light before the tears. We said forever hand in hand, like it was already planned. Now all I hold in trembling hands are photographs and promises. out in how it ends. Photographs and promises still whisper in my ear of nights when love was fearless and crystal clear. Though the years have come and gone, their echo lingers on in faded frames that still confess photographs and promises. Soft acoustic fade. I drove past the fields today where we used to run and play. The barn still leans against the wind like it remembers where we had been. The screen door creaks the same old tune underneath that harvest moon. Time has painted everything, but I still hear your laughter ring. Every step I take somehow leads me back here now. Back to our old porch swing where love was everything, where we would sit till morning light, talking through the night. Back where the world felt small and we had it all. If I close my eyes, I see you sitting next to me. Favorite chair still by the rail, watching sunsets fade to pale. We carved our names into the wood like we believed we always would. The wind still whispers through the pines like it carries old love lines. I reach out to touch your hand, but only memories understand. Some places never let you go, even when you know. Back to our old porch swing where love was everything, where we would sit till morning light, talking through the night. Back where the world felt small and we had it all. If I close my eyes, I see you sitting next to me. Maybe love does not disappear. Maybe it just lives right here in every board, in every breeze, in every rustling of the leaves. Though you are far from sight, this porch still feels right, like forever found a place in this quiet space. Back to our old porch swing where love was everything, where time stood still for you and me under that old oak tree. Back where my heart still goes whenever the cold wind blows. If heaven feels like this, it must look a lot like this. Soft harmonica fading. Soft cushion picking, it was not the way you smiled or the way you drove me wild. It was something soft and true in the way you said my name, like it carried something more than I had heard before, like it wrapped around my soul and made me whole. Every time it left your lips, it felt like this. The way you said my name will never be the same. No one else can say it right like you did that night. It was simple, it was plain, but it felt like rain falling on a flame. The way you said my name. Crowded rooms and city lights never felt so bright as when you would turn and call from across the hall. It was not just sound and air, it was something rare, like my heart knew from the start you were my part. Even now I hear it clear in my ear. The way you said my name will never be the same. No one else can say it right like you did that night. It was simple, it was plain, but it felt like rain falling on a flame. The way you said my name. Love is just a word, why did it feel so hurt in the way you softly spoke, and my whole world awoke. The way you said my name still burns like a flame. Though the years have come and gone, it lingers on. It echoes through the pain, through the sun and rain. Nothing stays the same except the way you said my name. Soft acoustic fade, beside the bed where promises once lived instead. A golden ring with quiet shine that once was yours and once was mine. It catches light from time to time, like it is asking for a sign of how a love so strong and sure could not endure. We said forever with a vow. Where are we now? That golden ring in the drawer does not mean what it meant before. It used to stand for you and me. Now it stands for memory. It circles back to better days, to wedding bells and bouquet. Now it rests behind closed doors, that golden ring in the drawer. The house still holds your photograph, frozen in a softer laugh. The kitchen table, empty chair, still feels like you were there. We built a life from hand in hand, like castles made of sand. And somewhere in the shifting tide, our love began to slide. We tried to fix what we had torn, but hearts grow worn. That golden ring in the drawer does not mean what it meant before. It used to stand for you and me, now it stands for memory. It circles back to better days, to wedding bells and bouquets. Now it rests behind closed doors, that golden ring in the drawer. If I could place it back again on your hand like back then, would time decide to stay or still drift away? Maybe love is not the goal, but the hands we used to hold. That golden ringing in the drawer still whispers what we were. It shines in quiet disbelief of how love turns to grief. It circles through my mind once more, like footsteps on the floor, still shining like before. That golden ring in the drawer, your guitar. Steel guitar fade. There is a box beneath my bed, filled with words I never said, ink that dried on every page, frozen there in quiet rage. I wrote your name 1,000 times between the tears and broken lines. Every letter sealed with pain, but none of them were ever sent. I thought that time would make it right, but silence only grows at night. These letters never sent to you still say the things my heart held true. Every word was meant to mend, but pride would never let me sin. Now they are all I have to hold, paper hearts that turn cold. If love could live in ink and pen, you would have read them all back then. I remember that last goodbye, the way you would not meet my eyes. I had 1,000 things to say, but watched you slowly walk away. The porch light flickered in the dark, like it knew my broken heart. The wind carried what I meant in letters that were never sent. I hear your voice in empty rooms like faded echoes of perfume. These letters never sent to you still say the things my heart held true. Every word was meant to mend, but pride would never let me sin. Now they are all I have to hold, paper hearts that turn cold. If love could live in ink and pen, you would have read them all back then. I could mail them through the years, past the silence and the tears, would you finally understand the trembling of my hand? Or would they simply fall apart, like the pieces of my heart, still folded in regret, in letters you will never get? These letters never sent to you still carry love that once we knew. Every word was heaven bent, and lines that never found their end. Now they are all I have to keep, secrets written far too deep. If love could live in ink and pen, I would send them all again. Soft recruiter fading into silence. There was a summer fair in July, fireflies lighting up the sky. You wore that dress of faded blue, and every star was jealous of you. The band was playing something slow, a simple tune we both wouldn't know. You took my hand without a word, and that was all that I had heard. The world grew quiet all around as we moved without a sound. We were dancing under southern skies, with moonlight shining in your eyes. The night was warm, the air was sweet, your heartbeat moving with my feet. I never knew that love could feel so simple and so real. Just you and I, where dreams begin, dancing while the night rolls in. The gravel road beneath our shoes was singing soft country blues, your laughter floating through the air like a whispered country prayer. I held you close, you held me tight. We swayed beneath the pale moonlight. No need for words, no need for plans, just small town love and holding hands. Time stood still beneath that glow, like it did not want to go. We were dancing under southern skies, with moonlight shining in your eyes. The night was warm, the air was sweet, your heartbeat moving with my feet. I never knew that love just you and I, where dreams begin, dancing while the night rolls in. May pass and seasons change, but that night will still remain, and every star that lights the blue, I still see me in you. If I could live one night again, it would be right there back then, where forever felt so near, and love was crystal clear. We were dancing under southern skies, with moonlight shining in your eyes. Music played, the world stood still, and somehow always will. Even now I close my eyes and see that summer night, you and I, where dreams begin, dancing while the night rolls in. Main Street under Friday lights, same old faces every night. We grew up on these dusty roads, sharing heavy loads. The diner still serves cherry pie underneath that open sky, and every corner of this place still holds your face. We thought we would leave one day, but we chose to stay forever in this small town, where love is always found. In every field and every lane, through sunshine and rain, we may not have city lights, but we have summer nights. Forever in this small town, where our roots are bound. Church bells ringing Sunday morn, like the day our love was born. Friends and family gathered round when we made that sound. Kids running through the yard, life is not that hard when you wake up every day and hear her say, this is where we belong, where we are strong. Forever in this small town, where love is always found. In every field and every lane, through sunshine and rain, we may not have city lights, but we have summer nights. Forever in this small town, where our roots are bound. Maybe we will never roam far away from home, because everything we need is planted like a seed. Forever in this small town, where hearts beat without a sound. Through the years and through the days, in simple ways, under wide open skies, where true love lies. Forever in this small town, you and I. Down where the river runs slow, there is a place we used to go, where the water meets the sky and time just passes by. We would sit upon that shore, dreaming of forevermore, skipping stones across the blue, just me and you. The current moves, but we stood still on that quiet hill, where the river meets the sky. That is where our dreams still lie, where the sunset paints the blue and shades of me and you. Though the seasons drift apart, it is written in my heart, where the river meets the sky, love will never die. I still walk that winding trail through the tall grass pale. The wind still carries your name, like nothing has changed. The river whispers soft and low, the secrets only we would know. Every ripple seems to say, you never went away. Somewhere in that fading light, we are still alright. Where the river meets the sky, that is where our dreams still lie, where the sunset paints the blue and shades of me and you. Though the seasons drift apart, it is written in my heart, where the river meets the sky, love will never die. If heaven has a view, it must look like that did too. Water shining in your eyes under open skies. Where the river meets the sky, I still see you and I. Though the world may roll on by, but some things never die. Where the horizon bends, that is where love never ends. Where the river meets the sky, you and I. Soft fade, still sign my name the same, but I'm still wearing yours in shame. Even though you walked away, it never really changed. The mailbox does not read your name, but my heart still feels the same. Every letter that I write still carries you inside. Time can change the face I see, but not what is inside of me. I'm still wearing your name like a flame. Even though the vows are gone, it lingers on in every word I try to say, in every prayer I pray. I am still wearing your name just the same. Friends all say I should move on, like love is just a song, but they never felt the way you made the world okay. I see your shadow in the hall, in every rise and fall. Even when I say goodbye, you are still inside. Maybe love does not erase, it just leaves a trace. I'm still wearing your name like a flame. Even though the vows are gone, it lingers on in every word I try to say, in every prayer I pray. I am still wearing your name just the same. Maybe someday I will find peace within my mind, but tonight it feels the same. I'm calling out your name. I am still wearing your name through the rain, through the years that drift away. It will stay even if the world moves on and the past is gone. I am still wearing your name just the same. Soft fade. Soft fade. The suitcase waits by the bedroom door, like it has done once before. Your shadow lingers on the wall, like you never left at all. The porch light hums in the quiet night, moss dancing in its pale white light. We said our words, we tried to try, but love keeps learning how to die. If this is how the story goes, let us take it slow. Give me one more slow goodbye, one more look into your eyes. Let the silence say the things we never could between the lines. Hold me close just one last time before we like a tired and broken heartbeat. The wind moves softly through the trees, like it is begging you to stay with me. I taste the words we never said, still hanging heavy in my head. We built a dream on shifting sand, now it is slipping through our hands. If this is where our road divides, let us not rush the tide. Give me one more slow goodbye, one more look into your eyes. Let the silence say the things we never could between the lines. Hold me close just one last time before we let this fade away. Give me one more slow goodbye before you walk away. Maybe somewhere down the line we will see this as a sign that love is more than holding on. Sometimes it means being strong. But tonight I'm not that brave. I just want the love we gave to linger like a fading sky before we say goodbye. Give me one more slow goodbye. Let the moonlight hear our sighs. Let the night remember us where our forever used to lie. Hold me close and do not speak. Let our hearts decide. Give me one more slow goodbye before you leave my side. Softer coats keep fading. There is a wooden bar on the edge of town where the neon light still flickers down. Same old jukebox, same old song, but you have been gone for far too long. There is a stool where you used to sit. Your shadow feels like it never quit. The bartender nods, he knows my name. He knows I am drowning in the same old pain. Every night I say I will not stay, but your memory pulls me back this way. Whiskey and old memories are all that is left of you and me, burning slow like Tennessee. In a glass I hold so desperately, I drink to love that used to be. To the girl who swore she would never leave, now it is just this bar and me, and whiskey and old memories. The dance floor creaks like it used to do when I would spin around with you. Your laughter echoed through the room like summer flowers in full bloom. I still see your dress in the yellow light, your hair shining soft that Friday night. You said forever with a smile, but forever only stayed a while. I hear your voice in every song. That is how I know you are still not gone. Whiskey and old memories are all that is left of you and me, burning slow like Tennessee. In a glass I hold so desperately, I drink to love that used to be. To the girl who swore she would never leave, now it is just this bar and me, If I could turn back time tonight, I would hold you close and hold you tight. I would tell you things I never said before those tears were finally shed. But the clock keeps ticking on the wall, and love does not wait when pride stands tall. Now all I have is your goodbye, and this empty glass I hold up high. Whiskey and old memories still taste like your sweet apology. Every sip brings you to me, like you were standing right here beside me. Whiskey and old memories are all that is left of you and me, burning slow like Tennessee, like a fire that will not set me free. I drink to nights beneath the stars, to dancing slow in your arms. Now it is just this heart in pieces, and whiskey and old memories. Whiskey and old memories. Whiskey and old memories. Sunlight through the kitchen blinds, painting gold on quiet times. Your hair falling on your face, moving slow with gentle grace. Coffee steaming in your hands. No big dreams, no big plans, just a morning calm and free. Just you sitting next to me. The world can wait outside the door. We do not need much more. Sunday morning coffee and your hand wrapped around mine. Nothing fancy, nothing loud, just love in simple time. No diamonds, no big city lights, just this small town view. Sunday morning coffee and waking up with you. Radio playing soft and low, an old love song we both know. You laugh at something that I say, and it carries me away. The porch swing moves in steady rhyme, like it is keeping perfect time. With every quiet breath you take, every little move you make. If this is all we ever do, it is enough with you. Sunday morning coffee and your hand wrapped around mine. Nothing fancy, nothing loud, just love in simple time. No diamonds, no big city lights, just this small town view. Sunday morning coffee and waking up with you. Years from now, when we look back at all the roads we lacked, we will find our richest days were were built in simple ways, not the noise of grand design. But mornings like this one in time, Sunday morning coffee, still warm between our hands. Through every storm and every change, this love still stands. No glitter, no spotlight, just skies of gentle blue. Sunday morning coffee, and forever next to you. Soft could spit fading, there are old boots by the door, like you might walk in once more. Dust still resting on the seams, like they are holding broken dreams. They used to carry you to me across that porch so faithfully. Now they wait in quiet pain, listening for the rain. And every shadow in this room feels like your perfume. Those old boots by the door do not move like before, but they still stand like you are near, like you might reappear. And every step we used to take still echoes when they shake. Those old boots by the door, waiting like before. Your hat still hangs upon the wall, like it refuses to fall. Time has passed but nothing changed in this house that feels estranged. The clock keeps ticking soft and slow, but it does not seem to know how love can leave a trace in every single place. I try to let you go, but the silence says no. Those old boots by the door do not move like before, but they still stand like you are near, like you might reappear. Every step we used to take still echoes when they shake. Those old boots by the door, waiting like before. Maybe someday I will see they are just leather and memory, but tonight they look so real, like the way you used to feel. Those old boots by the door still hold what we were, though you walked out long ago. They do not seem to know, they still wait like I do for a sign from you. Those old boots by the door, forevermore. Soft acoustic fade, at the break of dawn, dusty boots and a heart half gone. The prairie wind calls out her name, but nothing out there feels the same. His hat pulled low against the sky, hiding tears he will not cry. He once believed in love so true, now he rides without you. Every mile just feels like proof that love can vanish like the truth. It is a cowboy's broken heart, beating slow in the dark. Underneath these western stars, it still carries your scars. He may look strong and stand tall, but he feels every fall. It is a cowboy's broken heart, torn apart. Campfire burns but gives no heat, lonely rhythm in his heartbeat. He hears your voice in the wind at night, like a ghost in fading light. The saddle knows his silent pain, like a never-ending rain. He chases sunsets down the plain, but love does not return again. Every trail just leads him back to the love he lacks. It is a cowboy's broken heart, beating slow in the dark. Underneath these western stars, it still carries your scars. He may look strong and stand tall, but he feels every fall. It is a cowboy's broken heart, torn apart. Trade the open range for one more chance to rearrange the words he never said before she left instead. But pride is hard to bend, and love can sometimes end. Now all he has is sky and sand and an empty hand. It is a cowboy's broken heart, still beating in the dark. Underneath these endless stars, still holding who you are. He may ride far and ride free, but he knows what used to be. It is a cowboy's broken heart from the very start. Steel guitar fading into wind ain't it? Was playing soft and low under that Texas glow, lantern lights and wooden floor, like 100 nights before. You wore red and I wore blue, like we always used to do. But something felt different in the air, like goodbye was standing there. We both knew without a word this might be the last we heard. So give me one last dance in Texas, underneath these fading lights. Let me hold you close forever, even if it is just tonight. Let the fiddle cry our story, let the steel guitar confess. Give me one last dance in Texas before nothing is left. Your hand trembled in my own, like we felt the unknown. The crowd was laughing, life went on, but our forever was almost gone. Boots sliding across the floor, like we were young once more. Every step felt like a prayer, floating in the air. If this is where we part, let it end with heart. So give me one last dance in Texas, underneath these fading lights. Let me hold you close forever, even if it is just tonight. Let the fiddle cry our story, let the steel guitar confess. Give me one last dance in Texas before nothing is left. Maybe love was always meant to live in moments heaven sent, not in promises that last, but in memories of the past. Give me one last dance in Texas, let the music slow, spin me like the world is ending, nice and slow. Let the moonlight be our witness to what we once possessed. Give me one last dance in Texas and let it rest. Soft fiddle. The porch light is still burning low, like it does not want to let go. Every night I leave it on, and even though you have been gone, crickets singing through the dark like a lonely heart. I sit here in this wooden chair, wishing you were there. Maybe headlights will appear somewhere near. This porch light is waiting, like my heart is aching, for the sound of your car on the road, for the story left untold. Even if you never come, it still shines on. This porch light waiting for you. Neighbors say I should move on, that you are long gone, but they do not see the way hope refuses to fade. Every shadow down the lane feels like you again. I hold my breath each time I see lights near me. Hope can be a stubborn thing, like a wedding ring. This porch light is waiting, like my heart is aching, for the sound of your car on the road, for the story left untold. Even if you never come, it still shines on. This porch light waiting for you. love is truly blind, then maybe it will find its way back to this place, to this quiet space. This porch light is awaiting, still unwavering, through the wind and through the rain, through the silent pain. Even if the years go by, it will never die. This porch light waiting for you. Soft fade. Soft fade. Rain on the tin roof tonight, falling soft in silver light. Every drop keeps time so slow, like it does not want to go. You are sleeping next to me, wrapped in quiet harmony. The world outside can drift away. We are safe till break of day. And every storm that comes and goes feels softer when I hold you close. Rain on the tin roof, like a love song proof that even when the sky turns gray, we will be okay. Let it fall and let it pour. We do not need much more. Rain on the tin roof with you. Lightning flashes far away, but it does not shake this place. Your hand resting on my chest is where my heart feels best. The thunder rolls across the land, but I just hold your hand. Every drop that hits that roof feels like living proofs that love can weather any night. When we hold on tight, rain on the tin roof, like a love song proof that even when the sky turns gray,
soft acoustic.
Years from now, when storms appear, we will not feel fear, because we learn beneath this sound. Our love is shelter found. Rain on the tin, still our living proof. Through every storm that passes through, I choose you. Let the